The Stillwater Reservoir, 10 miles long and 1 mile wide, is the largest man-made lake in New York State and one of the most beautiful remote bodies of water in the Adirondacks. The area is known for its fantastic, unspoiled scenery and endless recreational possibilities, including camping, fishing, boating, hunting, and even cross-country skiing in the winter. The vast, remote area is the ideal place for Bill to demonstrate his survival techniques as he explores many different parts of the reservoir.
So I am been doing most of my time right around in this region, right in here. But with time, I will spread out to here. So I'm planning on going from this Pepper Box Wilderness area all the way over to this Trout Pond, Salmon Lake, Red Horsefoot Trail, which covers about half of the Stillwater Reservoir. So here we go. This is the Stillwater Reservoir, and isn't it a beauty? It is absolutely gorgeous in every respect. You come here in the water in the wintertime and you sometimes see these mountains covered with white peaks in late fall. It's an absolutely gorgeous area to be. Some sections are deciduous trees and they got leaves that are changing colors. Other sections are just pine. You notice that you can't see any houses, any telephone lines, any sign of human. Since I've left the docking area at Stillwater, I've seen one boater, and that's it. It's absolutely gorgeous, this area. Here we are at the original base camp. I still got a hooch here. I got my fireplace. You can see I got a pot, frying pan. I got some eating utensils to work with here. And what I'm going to do right now is I am going to get some firewood. It's starting to get dark. I ain't got much time. Better do while it's plenty of light. A lot of this wood is real punky, so I'm trying to find wood that's not overly punky. One of the reasons why I chose this site is because I got a downed tree right here, and it's not too far from my site, so I got quick access to wood. Waterproof matches. Anyhow. So it's important that you make sure you seal your waterproof matches in a carrying case. You'd say, why do it? They're waterproof. Well, why take risks? So I got my matches inside of a hard plastic case, and then I got it in a Ziploc bag, as you see, and that takes care of that.
With a main base camp established and a fire started, Bill can settle down for the night and prepare for his excursion to Bald Mountain in the morning.
On this adventure I've been doing, this documentary, there's been 4 pieces of equipment that I've been very reliant on. First, we have the hydration system, and I've been very active. I would guesstimate that probably I kayaked about 7 miles one direction, 7 miles the other. So somewhere between 10 to 14 miles I kayaked. And if you're going to be that active, you need to be hydrated. Even when it's not overly hot. The more hot it gets and the hotter it is outside, the more you need a hydration system. This is one piece of equipment I wouldn't suggest anybody go without, especially if they're going to be a survivalist. But going on to the next piece of equipment here, we got the FLC, a tactical vest. As you see all these pouches here, you can see you got MOLLE webbing running across the vest, and you can plug in any combination you want of various pouches, any way you want to do it. I got my inside of here, I know I got my compass, I got a sew kit. I tend to keep my medical items, knives. I'll put a Gerber multiplier or something of that nature there. So you can store a lot of equipment on a vest. I brought this assault pack with me today. This right here is the assault pack. And this assault pack right here, you have a pocket right here, and then you've got the interior. And this is pretty much what, since I've been out here, this is what I've been pretty much using. I've been using more of the FLC or the combat vest or this assault pack. You know, one thing that's nice about all this this military rucks and hydration systems and assault packs, they all got what's known as a quick release system. Even the old days when they used to use an Alice system, they have these two little knobs right here, and if you pull them, whoops, this one doesn't, it just falls right off of you. So what it was designed for is if you had any, if you were in combat, somebody's shooting at you, you pulled the two quick release straps, it just falls to the ground and you could run to safety. Whereas this is not necessarily practical for the civilian setting, but what's happening, you get hurt and you need to get it off your back quickly, just snap it off. I've been talking about black bears. I got this paranoia. If one was on me, I'm sure I'd be popping that off and running with it, and I drop this and run. So I like the quick release feature. I like the fact that you got pockets on top of pockets on top of a main pocket, and in the main pocket there's even sub-compartment pockets. All these MOLLE products are quite clever. They're quite versatile. What's nice is you can personalize it to your needs. Just add these modules. You add one here and you add one here and you can subtract one here. It's very, very versatile, and I think it's quite clever.
With all essential equipment prepared, Bill can head out to find Bald Mountain.
Now I was told there's a rock that says up written on it. And once we find this rock, we'll get out of our kayak and go up this mountainside and go to an area which is known by the locals in this area as Bald Mountain. So as I look at my hand here, I am going almost due north. I'm gonna progress inland, and in that direction over there, there is a mountain there that's has an open dome. I don't know if that is Bald Mountain or not, but I wanted to get an aerial view today, and it's the only place I see. I think it's my best opportunity. I'm going very light. I'm not going to bring my assault pack. I'm going to leave my assault pack right there. And I'm going to leave my FLC right there. I am going to have the hydration system. I'm going to bring my machete, which I got right here at my hip, as you can see. I got a compass. with me. I want to make sure that I have that under wraps. And that's about it.
Unable to locate the main trailhead, indicated by the rock with the word up written on it, Bill is forced to bushwhack his way to the top of Bald Mountain.
What a sight to see. Holy cow. By the way, it was a real ass kicker getting up here. You can maybe hear by how I'm panting. But it wasn't easy getting up here. Well, you made it out here to Mount Darcy, Bald Mountain. You made it out here, and it's nice scenery. Everything has went well. Just gonna take a breather. Get maybe a drink of water. See how things are going. This has been a very, very beautiful location. The scenery is unbelievable. I'm surprised this place ain't bigger and more popular than it already is. Not a lot of people come out here. It's unspoiled nature. I mean, you could seriously get lost out here and walk for miles on end before you would come to another town or village or something this nature. Which is about as rural as it gets in New York, but it's a very attractive area. If anybody gets into unspoiled nature, I would highly encourage them to come out to the Stillwater Reservoir area. This area is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, over there's a reservoir. It's hard to see with these trees. Right over there is a reservoir. You can see the Beaver River winding over at the back. This means that my campgrounds are somewhere where that little bend, that little bay in that corner. If you go about a quarter to a half mile inland, that's where my two campsites are located. Locals consider where I'm located right now, they refer to as Bald Mountain. But there's another Bald Mountain, which is out in that direction over there. And it is supposedly you can see all the way to Mount Marcy or Mount Darcy, the tallest mountain in New York, and you can see all the way to Fort Drum. This is an absolutely gorgeous place, and anybody that has an affinity for unspoiled nature, that wants to get away from mankind and wants to get away from civilization, I mean, where I'm at right now probably looked this way 200 years ago, 400 years ago. This is about as natural as it gets. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So, things are getting quite grim. I haven't been getting enough food. Luckily, I got this little toad here. Good source of protein. And with more of these, I should be in order. Let's see what it tastes like.